Hey guys, welcome to our channel, All Tea No Shade. My name is Christian Fox.
I'm David Bello.
And this episode, we're going to be doing 2 reviews in one. We had a problem with our camera, so now we're going to be doing 2 reviews in one.
Episode 3 and 4, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, sorry we're a little bit late on this, but at least you get 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Good? Alright. So,
These are the price of one.
2 for the price of 1. Alright, so basically we're gonna head right into episode 3 when the girls walked in the workroom, and basically I think Tatiana was eliminated in the second episode.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
they walk in and they're all upset. You know, they thought Tatiana's a fierce queen and gave her props.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought that was cool. And I honestly I'm gonna miss Tatiana. Hopefully she comes back.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think so. So, basically, I kind of wanted to get into, you know, everyone's kind of bashing Fifi O'Hara, and we're gonna get really into Fifi later, because today. I mean, and I was the Fifi lover. I stuck up for her, and my opinion, kind of like a door, completely changed on her now.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Basically, they get into the workroom, and Alyssa was kind of annoying Fifi.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, Fifi was rightfully so saying that she was annoying?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, she was being kind of annoying. Let's get it real. I mean, basically, everyone gets mad at what Fifi says, but if, like, Katya or Alaska were to say something that Fifi said, no one will get mad.
Exactly.
You know? Like, I don't know, it's a little ridiculous on the way. I mean, I get it, and especially now I get it, because Fifi is kind of being bitchy, and I feel like the only one that's, like, redeeming herself is Roxy. Right?
Definitely. And guys, we have our little notes here.
Yeah, please.
So we're just, because we didn't do the review last week, so
yeah,
now we just have
fried brain cells, guys. Okay, so, anywho, let's see. We have Alyssa fucking basically being oh wait, actually, let's get into, the challenge is the girls have to do a play of the baddest bitches.
Yeah, in her story.
In her story. Now, I didn't even know half of them.
No?
No. Did you know them?
No.
Who did you know?
I'm looking at you like I knew.
Who did you know?
I knew Marie Antoinette, Eve, which I think everybody in America knows.
I don't know Eve.
By Tiago.
I know Steve. Adam and Steve.
Adam and Steve.
Okay, wait, and then there was Avita, which, you know...
Avita.
Yes. Oh no, I think it was like, I don't know how. Roxy knows how to do it. We'll just ask Roxy.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, all the girls get assigned one of the baddest bitches, and do you want to, before we get into the performance, I wanted to kind of get into how Fifi was like saying how when she wouldn't go to certain venues and clubs because they were threatening her. And what do you think about that?
I mean, I definitely get why.
You get why?
You know, I definitely get why people would do that, because she, you know, just her attitude. But I think that's wrong, especially
death threats.
For somebody to feel like that.
And they said they were gonna throw like battery acid. Like that's wait, no, was it battery acid? Yeah, you don't remember? She was saying
acid.
it?
Yeah.
Acid. Like, who does that? Like, that makes you 10 million times worse than you think Fifi is. And Alaska said it best.
Yeah.
How maybe she was saying something along the lines of like bullying online, and saying that, you know, maybe you're a monster since you're the one like bashing. And come on, Alaska said it perfectly.
Yeah,
Like, she couldn't have said it any better. And Detox was saying that she hated Fifi. She hated Fifi.
Who's that?
Detox.
Detox, yeah.
Because Detox and Willem were best friends. I don't know if they still are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess Detox felt some sort of way that Fifi came for her in season 4. So that's why Detox did it.
Kind of like a little grudge.
Yeah, but they're friends now, Detox said.
Yeah.
And Detox said that she felt bad about what she did, that she wouldn't go to West Hall. That she wouldn't go to West Hall.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So, let's get it right into the performance, which everybody did so good.
Yeah, they did.
Everyone did so good.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite, I mean, Alaska was really good as Eve. Fifi did okay. Roxy did really good.
Yeah, she did.
As Anita.
Yeah, she did. She was actually my favorite.
Roxy, yeah, she was really good.
The whole Spanish.
Yeah. The better than Madonna. I did it better than Madonna.
Oh my god, how funny!
Yeah.
And then they said it like 4 times.
Yeah, they did. I'm trying to think who. Detox did great. Detox won too. Detox, Alyssa, they both all of them did so good. Really, yeah, everyone did so good. That's why they were like, there's really nothing to critique.
What do you think about Ginger?
Ginger did great. She was so entertaining, funny, Russian. Like she did great.
Yeah.
You know, her runway wasn't that great, but we're gonna get into that right
now.
Right now. So the runway was
futuristic.
Oh, the future of drag.
Future drag.
Future drag. Now,
what their interpretation of drag is in the future.
In the future. Now that could be anything. Like some of them did more. Some of them did like robotic looks, and then other ones other ones kept it like high fashion and. Let's get right into it. Like
Katya, what do you think about Katya?
Katya's look, we have a love-hate relationship with Katya's look. Like we watched the episode like 3 times just to freshen up on the review, and Katya, her look was like really, it was kind of fun. It was just like weird shaped.
It was, and then I feel like every time me and you watch it, because we watch it like 3 times.
Yeah.
We like it every morning.
Yeah, that's true. What was I gonna say? I loved her makeup. I loved her hair. She looked
Princess Leia-ish.
Princess Leia-ish. Yeah. Then next, I guess Alaska's look. I fucking love Alaska's look.
Yeah.
Her look was so good.
Yeah, it was.
Like that. We were saying that I want like a jacket in that I don't know if it's vinyl or whatever it is, but I want like a jacket.
I'm actually curious to see stuff. Any of you guys know what that material is?
Yeah, let us know because I'm probably so fucking wrong.
We're gonna put our whole board.
Yeah, pretty
including
much.
Underwear.
Yeah, the future of us.
Yeah.
So, Alaska's look, her makeup was great, the look was great, and then next up, I think we'll do Detox.
Detox.
What do you think of her look? The silver.
I mean, that's hello. Anybody who watches that movie knows exactly what we're talking about.
Fifth Element.
I mean, as far as the silver goes, I mean, she did such a great job.
Yeah, she looked great. She looked so fucking ugly and weird, but it was like pretty ugly. Like
pretty ugly.
Like Tyra Banks or Top Model was like ugly, whatever.
Pretty.
But she like it
and
looked.
Then the outfit, what you think about the
she
outfit?
looked fucking cool. She looked cool. It was Lilu down. Lilu realness, except for the red hair.
Yeah.
She looked cool. Detox did good. I'll toot Detox as Raven. Toot. I stole your shit. So who else? Let's see. Who else? Ginger Midge. Oh my god, Miss Ginger Midge. I need to sip my tea, which is actually a pineapple soda.
Because we have, we're, sad that Ginger went home.
I'm not sad Ginger went home. I like Ginger, but I'm not sad she went home.
Yeah, no, I mean, somebody needs to go, and I felt like it should be definitely.
Yeah, her over Katya any day. Well, no, I'm sorry, Katya. Her over Katya going home.
Yeah.
Now, her runway look though, it was okay. Like it wasn't ugly. I know you didn't like it at all.
I didn't like it. I felt like the hair was wrong. The hair looked like a Swiss.
I actually liked the hair and the makeup.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
The outfit, I didn't care if it lit up. Like it was. That just kind of made it even more tacky.
Yeah, and then if you guys watched the episode and really pay attention to it, I think it was like the left boob that went out.
Yeah, like one of the lights wasn't even on, and no one can even see the lights. So let's go to the next look. Let's see. Yeah. This is how bad.
Well, how about the train on Ginger's?
Train?
The train on Ginger's.
No.
It was like.
I don't care. It was okay. It didn't make or break the look because the look wasn't that great anyway. Let's talk more. Roxy's amazing. I'm sorry. Roxy looked so fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like from here up,
Yeah,
her hair, that metal thing. She looked amazing.
The gray hair.
She looked like.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, we were saying Roxy's look was amazing from here up. I mean, she looked fucking good. Where do you think she? What Mad Max? That's what they were saying, right? She looked like she was in Mad Max.
Yeah.
Her makeup.
I didn't even know they said that. But
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
She looked like straight out of Mad Max. Even, I think future of drag. She looked like amazing. It was just from the bottom down was a little bit boring.
It didn't really go. Right?
It was
it matched.
black. I mean, it was black little like.
The silver stripe.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah. It wasn't. Yeah, but no. Other than that, she was. I loved her
What do you
look.
think about the hair?
Her hair was amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so next was Fifi.
Fifi.
Fuck that look.
Amazing.
That look. Are you serious? We've never seen something like that on RuPaul's Drag Race.
No.
Like we've seen some cool shit. There's a lot of people, but Fifi, like she brought her cosplay, and I even talked to Fifi. We're not friends or nothing, but like we talk back and forth sometimes. Like she like replies to my comments sometimes, and she was. I asked her, I'm like, I didn't ask. I told her, I'm like, I better see stuff like shit like this on Drag Race, and we did. She looked.
And I think we said that in our last review, like for people to like bring it.
Yeah, she fucking brought it. What do you think of it?
I remember watching the episode with you, and both of our jaws were on the floor.
I was done. I was dead.
I was like, winner, maybe.
One of the best fucking looks in Drag Race history, guys.
Yeah,
like, come on.
Fifi,
It looked like she painted her whole body. Like he didn't even know. He had to ask me.
I had to ask
if
you.
it was like a suit or something.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Fifi definitely killed the runway. She did the best.
Amazing. Yeah.
She did the best, and like I said, one of the fucking best looks ever on that runway. I think we got it. I think we see. This is our board, just in case we forget. Oh no, Alyssa Edwards. How could we forget? I fucking loved Alyssa's look too. It was so hodgepodge and everywhere, but it, like someone, I forgot who said it. I think maybe it was Todrick Hall that that Alyssa pulled it off. Like she just pulled it off, and it was what's his name? Jeremy Scott said it was high fashion. You know,
and it's coming from him.
Coming from him, I mean, come on.
It's a compliment.
It was different. That's fashion. Fashion's a little like confusing.
The whole boots and everything.
The boots were cute.
They were like moon shoes, kind of.
Yeah, that's what they're like, moon boots, and she looked beautiful, like Cleopatra in space.
Okay.
Right.
I see that.
I think that's it for the looks, guys. Yeah. So basically, the judges had nothing really to critique. I mean, they said they all did good, and then the top two were Detox and Alyssa.
Yeah.
And they had to go in the workroom, deliberate, and basically, you know, they always pull the three bottom ones. I think was there only two bottom ones in this? Yeah, there was only two, and it was Ginger and Katya. Rightfully so, I guess, with Katya's performance and Ginger's look.
Yeah. What did you think about the lip sync when they lip sync?
Well, I guess
Thank for their life.
The lip sync was what was it? What did they lip sync to? What was the song again? The Taylor Dane song, "Tell It to My Heart." I thought I think they did really good, but when they were deliberating in the room, Alyssa was, I feel like she was talking to all of them, and she just, I don't know, she was just like, I think leaning more towards Katya anyway. Like I could Alyssa wasn't sending Katya home. She knows that Katya's a fan favorite.
Yeah,
you know, she knows she's a fan favorite. She's not gonna send her home. Mm-hmm. You know, that's just not happening. Yeah. So the lip sync was good, and Alyssa won. And Alyssa's the type of person that could do, like, you don't have to do kicks and splits and flips and all that all the time, but Alyssa does it perfectly. Like, she doesn't do it like a show off or like as a desperation. Mm-hmm. So Ginger went home, and she's coming back for her revenge.
She is.
You know? So you want to, I think that's pretty much it for episode 3, guys. I mean,
it was a good episode.
It was a good episode. It was entertaining.
Fifi, I just can't get over that look. I know we
I
touched on
can't
that,
either.
but...
Oh, wait, what about, we can never forget about track 9, Bodyguard.
On the Bodyguard soundtrack.
It's such a good song that I never heard.
And she, like, I feel like since she's been on the show,
yeah.
she said it at least 9 times to go with the track 9.
Mm-hmm. So, anywho, we'll get into episode 4. Okay, so episode 4, Ginger was eliminated, like I said, and Fifi went in that workroom ready to kill Alyssa.
Yeah.
She was ready
like a knife in her back pocket.
Yeah,
that blue thing.
She was fucking furious. And honestly, like
she felt like they didn't stick to what they said they were gonna do.
The weakest, and whoever had the worst critiques.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is I understand Fifi's point completely. Do I think it was that serious? No, but I understand Fifi's maybe a little intimidated because she didn't win a challenge yet, and listen to this episode, and so maybe she was just like a little intimidated, like, oh shit, like I can go home.
Like she can go home.
Yeah, like
exactly.
someone could, I might not be the worst, and I can still go home.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, her and Alyssa were going at it a little bit, just a little, and Fifi was showing her.
And when Fifi, you know, she was very vocal about it.
Like always.
And then Alyssa got defensive.
She was, what did she say? She's like, no, mama.
Yeah,
she's like, I didn't change nothing up.
Like, I
but
she
did change it up.
She
did. Anywho, it's okay. Fuck it. It is what it is. I'm glad Katya stayed.
Yeah, me too.
You know? And then
Katya's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's so fucking funny. I love Katya. She's like, I don't even understand what she's saying half the time, but who cares, you know? Like,
she always say that.
I don't. So, anywho, basically, RuPaul then walks in after they're all disagreeing in the room, and RuPaul walks in and gives them another challenge of the Sheepwolves. Sheepwolves?
Sheepwolves,
That was what it was called, and they were doing
like the most like famous, I guess,
like iconic gay movies.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. They did let me see. Showgirls. Then they did Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, and then what's that movie? Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise.
Is that the movie?
Yeah.
All right, and they of course renamed them for copyright stuff, and they never even mentioned the actual movies.
No.
And then
they
made they can't. So basically.
That's good. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. So anywho, the challenge was to do the Sheepwolves, and the teams were Roxy, Fifi, of course they put the two bitches and girls together. Katya and Detox. Yeah, it did work. Katya and Detox.
Yep.
And Alyssa and Alaska, which I thought that was good teams.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was really good teams. Now we're not gonna sit here and say like how they did and like their challenge. We'll talk about that on the runway, like the final result.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know what happened in nothing really happened. It went from the challenge to the runway. Now let's talk about the runway looks. The runway looks was like based off of Violet Chachki's that like really cool reveal. I forgot what it was called, like
the reveal.
The reveal. So they had to do an outfit that turned into one outfit that turned into another one. And
we'll start with
Fifi. She did. Fifi's look it looked expensive, but I would, for Fifi, and especially from what she did last week, I loved the look. It was cute, but it just was basic.
What do you think about her hair?
It was okay. I feel like maybe.
About the hair.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling her. Her makeup looked beautiful. She looked beautiful. The hair was. Maybe if she had different hair and it was like, I don't know what kind of hairstyle. Maybe like something. You know what would have looked amazing? If she pulled her hair back and had a fucking high pony and like a long pony, like just like slick snatched. Tell me that would have.
It would have went with both of them.
It would have, and it would have elevated it so much.
Definitely.
What about Katya's look? The red with the devil thing, with the you liked it, you said.
So funny with the teeth.
Ugh, the teeth, Katya, I can't. I actually was kind of disappointed in the look. Like, I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's cute. It's funny. It was a cute look, but it was.
Did a reveal with the bang.
Yeah, that was cool,
Yeah.
but it was kind of boring. The look was boring to me. Like I always say, Allstars. I want to see amazing, especially an outfit that's going to turn into another one. Like, it was kind of boring.
I get what you're saying.
But it's Katya, and you know she did look good, and it was funny.
Katya always does that thing where she always like a special touch.
Yeah.
Like take it to that.
She's a kind of a stunt queen.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Detox. She did kind of like a Chinese, like geisha. I don't know geisha, but her makeup and her hair.
She did 2 reveals.
She did do 2 reveals, and her look. The first reveal, I thought, I was like, that was fashion. It was beautiful. She looked beautiful. That was actually, I think, the most beautiful I've seen Detox look.
Yeah.
She looked beautiful, and it looked
classy.
Classy.
Yeah.
She looked real classy when she ripped the bottom off, and it looked expensive. She looked expensive.
Uh-huh.
She looked great. I like Detox, and I liked her look. Next up, Roxy.
Roxy.
Selena.
Selena.
Selena. Anything for Selena.
Selena and los Dinos.
So, what was I gonna say?
What do you think about her look? You like this?
Yeah, I liked Roxy's look. She looked beautiful, and it was anything Roxy wears on that runway. Roxy's always
I
cool.
love
What
the,
are you
like,
gonna
the
say?
whole back. You know,
Yeah, and it
there.
has like those things that
Yeah.
like it was. And Nicole wanted to Nicole Scherzinger. Is that,
Yeah,
she wanted to freaking borrow it, so she wanted one. So shit, had it. She wanted it, and she dresses nice too. So
Yeah, it was beautiful.
yeah, Roxy was great. Who is next? Alyssa Edwards. With those cameras, I mean, it was okay. Do you want to go first?
Yes. I thought that was probably next to Fifi's look on episode 3. I think that was one of the coolest things I've seen in Drag Race.
Okay, now
And now you have different.
I do have different. I actually wrote something. Let me see if I can remember. All right, yeah. It was kind of sloppy and janky, but fucking cool. It was cool.
Okay.
It was, the lights were flat. Because think about it. If those lights weren't flashing, it'd be like, you know.
You should have a whole bunch of cameras.
You should have a whole bunch of cameras. But it was cool because the lights were flashing, and it was so different, especially for Alyssa. So it was cool. It was cool, but it was a little janky, just a little bit.
It was like I took selfies to a whole nother level.
Now I can't even get into it. Alaska, I don't even know. Like I'm gonna walk out. Like it was little fucking pound cake.
Little pound cake.
She brought little pound cake to the fucking runway. Like
I mean,
I seen that.
She got so into character. I mean,
she made little pound cake because you guys know obviously her and Lanisha did it in season 5. I can't like.
She was going
She walked out. She had that big thing. Yeah, she had that big thing on. Took it off and then little pound. Come on! I was like, that is one of the most amazing funny looks.
Yeah. Funny, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Are we missing anyone? I don't think
just
so.
to touch on Little Pound Cake again, I think it was so funny how everything was spot on for Little Pound Cake.
Yeah, well, she knows it's her character, so she better be spot on.
And everything.
Yeah, so that was basically the looks on the runway. Now, let's get into the movies, the sequels. First up was Fifi and Roxy, and I'm sorry, Fifi fucking surprised me. She surprised me because she killed it. She did so good. She was so funny. She acted so good.
And I feel like if they ever made a sequel, I feel like that's what the character would be like.
Yeah, right, with her tits down here, and she threw the marbles. It was funny. Fifi did good. And Roxy did okay. Yeah, she did okay. At the end result, it didn't look bad. Her acting wasn't terrible. No. Fifi definitely outshined her, though.
Definitely.
So theirs was good, thanks to Fifi.
Yeah.
Then the next was the Thelma and Louise one with
the zombies.
The zombie Thelma and Louise or
I just got hungry.
Yeah, fucking crazy bitch. They did really good.
Yeah, they did.
They did really good. Theirs was like it was entertaining. They were in character. Katya was funny as hell. Detox was.
We don't need money. We're zombies.
They were in character really good.
Yeah,
they did really good.
Yeah.
And then next which was my favorite just because of Alaska, which was the whatever happened to Baby JJ. What happened to Baby JJ?
What happened?
And he's never seen the movie, and I was explaining it, so we're gonna watch. I've seen it. We're gonna watch. I'm gonna show it to him. It's a sick movie.
I'm actually really excited to watch it because you told me a little bit about the.
I pretty much showed you the whole movie, but you'll like it. It's a cool movie. But Alaska fucking nailed it as she was Baby JJ. She fucking killed it. She looked just like Betty Davis.
Did she?
She looked just like her. When you see the movie, you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, Alaska killed it. Now Alyssa.
Again, I never saw it.
Yeah, but still, like her acting.
Her acting was bad.
It was hodgepodge.
Yeah.
And she was doo-dah. When she was like, doo-dah. Alyssa, you can't say doo-dah? Like, she can't say doo-dah. She said, and then she kept messing up. I don't know if it was like the editing to make it look like that, but, I mean, come on, Alyssa. They were giving you the lines.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, Alyssa was not that great. She wasn't like she wasn't as bad as she was in her season with her acting challenge, but it was not good.
I thought that, again, Alaska just outshines her.
Yeah, please, right over.
She just went there, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
she was good. Great.
Again, I never saw the movie, but
Well,
I
she
felt
was
like,
great.
you know, like she did really good. I feel like that's what the character would really do.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Yep.
And then, basically, the top two, well deserved, Alaska and Fifi.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew they were going to be the top two. And come on, they both did so good.
Fifi as Nomi.
I don't know if she was kind of like Nomi grown up or whatever. But
Yeah.
They won the challenge, and then they got to go back into. Before we get into the deliberation with the queens, I want to talk about how Carson was like when they were doing the critiques. How he was basically saying that Alyssa can get away with anything. Did you remember that?
Yeah,
He was like, I don't care what Alyssa wears or what Alyssa does. She's so funny in her mouth and her this and her eyes. Like, and Michelle, I actually agreed with Michelle. Like, I was like, because Michelle was like, no, everything matters. It doesn't, and that's the truth. Like, I don't. You're gonna get away with it because you're Alyssa Edwards. No, you have to do good.
Yeah.
Even if it's not amazing or perfect, you have to at least do good to slide, not to get into the bottom. I mean, who was in the bottom? Katya was in the bottom, and Katya did good. She didn't deserve to be in the bottom.
I don't think so.
No.
What do you think about? I'm sorry. What do you think about Fifi saying that she didn't need those one-on-one time with other contestants?
I'll tell you exactly what I think about it. Fifi knew exactly who she was sending home. Fifi knew, and Alyssa knew
but
that.
For her to say that.
Yeah, it was a little, and Detox even said, she's like, that was the bitch, she's trying to change her, redeem herself, but she's being just as she was.
Yeah.
And I love Fifi. I still like Fifi. I just think that she makes excuses, and we're going to get into that at the end of the video, on what happened with Fifi today. I'm upset about it because I was such a Fifi fan.
It's not surprising.
Yeah, it's showing her true colors, and she just keeps digging the hole deeper. She's digging her own hole deeper and deeper. So, Alaska talked to all the girls, and basically, I think Alaska knew kind of too that she was gonna go with what she's planned on going the whole time, and she was gonna send home who had the worst critiques. And Fifi she just knew who she was sending home, and she wasn't giving no. She said she didn't want to hear anyone beg. But if I recall, Fifi was in the bottom in the first, and she was not begging to stay, but pleading her case. Yeah. And
she was the first. She went first.
But at the end, and she went first. And at the end of the day, I mean, she knew who she was sending home. So you have to just respect that she didn't want to do that. And in the first one, I don't think. In the first episode, who was in the top two? I know Roxy and Tatiana. Tatiana didn't pull them to the side either. Yeah. So you can't be. Fifi didn't want to pull them to the side, and neither did Tatiana. So you can't be sit there and be mad at Fifi and then not Tatiana.
That's true.
So the lip sync, I'm sorry. I thought Fifi. The lip sync was good. I thought Fifi completely embodied that song, and I thought she should have won the lip sync.
She was very sexy.
Yeah, she should have won the lip
sync.
She should have won the lip sync. She embodied the song. She looked great. Her lip sync was tight, on point. Yeah. Alaska was just a funny bitch. Yeah. She was so funny. Like as Little Pound Cake, Little Pound Cake singing that song.
My
come
God.
On, maybe that's why that's why she got a little step up over Fifi, but I still don't think. I thought Alaska did a good lip sync, but she was more funny, and Fifi and I think a lip sync for your legacy now, I feel like it still should be about maybe Alaska was a little more entertaining, but Fifi did embody the song. But so I was a little upset that Fifi didn't win, but she would have they both would have sent home Alyssa anyway. Now, when Alyssa gets eliminated, she, I guess, and the other girls get to go behind the mirror.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was so cool, and heard all them popping shit.
Yeah.
And what did you say about Alyssa looking at Fifi? Like she was
oh my God! Through that mirror,
she was gonna jump through that mirror at Fifi. Oh yeah, with those eyes.
Looking directly at her.
I'm so happy.
Detox was like, she was like, I'm surprised she didn't jump through the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm so happy that they're all coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, great, a fucking bug.
We had the window wide open.
I'm so glad they're all coming back, and like season 7, they're all getting a chance to come back and fight. That's awesome. They all get enough to be on another episode, so they all get more airtime, and one of them gets to come back and try and win.
Coco with that look again.
Coco, yeah, with that crazy, your favorite look. So,
so funny.
Yeah, I want to get into what Fifi said on Twitter. Fifi blamed everything. She bashed.
I saw it, and I was like, I thought it was fake for a second.
No, it was real, and I can't believe. And I was saying before, I cannot believe Fifi is bashing the show that puts clothes on her back.
Yeah.
The show puts clothes on her. Fifi works. Okay. Now, how are you gonna bash your job? And the show that's so disrespectful, Fifi. And I was so here for you, and I still like you, but I just don't respect that, and I don't agree with it.
No.
Remember what did I say about? And it's funny because I was just saying. What did I say to you about how I feel about the girls that like bash the show? This was before you showed me.
Yeah, no. You had touched on that.
Yep.
And you said that, you know, you don't really agree with that, and then she goes and does it.
Fifi, like, blames the blame game. Like, come on.
A day after the show airs.
Fifi, you say what you say. Like, you said it. They didn't make you. They didn't put it in. You weren't, I mean, unless you were reading a script, like, but you said what you said.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. I can't, you're indefensible. This is indefensible. And coming from me, that is such a Fifi fan, and, you know, sticking up for her.
You always have, like, her back.
I always have her back, and I always stick up for her. Now, I'm not sticking up for her with this. Am I still her fan? Yes, but I don't agree with what she did.
It's not surprising to me at all.
And listen, I understand that there's a lot of little, I've noticed there's so many little kids, to me they're little, so many kids that are watching this show and they get on their computer screens and bash. And Alaska said it the best, that maybe you're a monster. You're sitting there saying, like, bashing Fifi and this, that, and the other thing. Fifi's on the show. Fifi is making money. Fifi shouldn't even care what 12-year-olds think. Like, these are little kids.
Yeah.
So, like, how, and they go, do you ever read, like, those comments? Like, on how nasty they are about the contestants?
Yeah.
Isn't it, like, it's intense.
It's really intense, and they're like bullies.
Yeah, and RuPaul says it, like, just don't read the comments, but how could you not? Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't. Would you read, if you were saying, we're not drag queens, we don't really want to be, we love it, we love them,
Love the show.
We love the show, we love drag queens in general.
You would read comments? You would read comments?
I don't know, I mean, because there's so many good, there's so much good, but then, like, I forgot who said it, Pearl from season 7 was saying, like, that you can see all these great comments, and then you see the 2 really, really bashful, negative ones, and that's all you see.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah.
You know? Because you know you're great, you know people love you, and you have a lot of fans, but then you have the people that say the most horrible things, and it's so disgusting. Like, and no matter what, I can't sit here and convince these people to stop doing that, because they're very immature, because they're still doing it after Ruth says something about it, after Alaska says something, and they still do it. So regardless, I think people should just accept Fifi as entertainment. I mean, the season wouldn't be boring without her, but she always adds a little spice.
Yeah.
And some entertainment.
Negative spice.
Negative. So, who do you think is going to come back? Who do you think is going to win in this next episode? I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. And we've kind of been waiting for this episode.
Yeah, we have. We just want. I know now it's Tatiana, please. And I think that now what's their revenge? Like, their revenge is to come back.
Remember, we saw the trailer for next week, and they said that they were all gonna lip sync. Right?
And then the one that does the best is gonna come back. But
right, and then have a decision.
But what's
that person? Whoever wins the lip sync,
yes,
that's gonna be the person.
That's gonna be the one that gets the revenge. And gets to send, and whoever wins that lip sync is gonna be able to send one of the bottom queens home.
Yeah.
That's it. We got it. Good job. Kiss, baby boy. So smart. Alright guys, so thank you for tuning in. Like I said, sorry about our boring looks this week. Next week will be probably a little more fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next week, have a good
Thank you.